For the most part, the best surprises of 2021 could also be known as the least anticipated amazing games of 2021. These are not just must-play games, but the kind of success stories that remind us of the importance of reviewing as many game releases as we can. 2021 had plenty of great AAA mega games, but also had some gems that we want to remain not so hidden. Solar Ash is the spiritual successor to Hyper Light Drifter. While Hyper Light Drifter does have its fans, for some reason there didn't seem to be a ton of hype going into the release of Solar Ash. Sometimes there's really nothing quite as wonderful as an open-world 3D platformer, and Solar Ash adds speedy traversal and colossal bosses to that joyous gameplay base. F.I.S.T. Forged and Shadow Torch is a beautiful Metroidvania with a steampunk aesthetic, starring a combo-loving rabbit. While it excels in most areas, there is a focus on combat that most other Metroidvanias rarely achieve. It was shocking to COD Connected staff that a game this beautiful and polished seemingly came out of nowhere. Eastward is another game oozing with quality. It takes most of its gameplay inspirations from the Legend of Zelda 2D titles, but has a gorgeous visual style that immediately makes it stand out. The world of Eastward is rich to explore. Shockingly, Eastward is the first game developed by Pixpil, and has us hoping their second arrives sooner rather than later. Loop Hero is a roguelike. It's also a strategy RPG. It also has a world-building sim. This world is built by playing cards. It's a surprise that this mixture of gameplay elements worked out so beautifully. In fact, this combination works so well that Loop Hero was nominated for Best Independent Game at the 2021 Game Awards. Somehow, one of the surprise game hits of this year began as a Skyrim mod. That mod created a point-and-click mystery adventure about ancient Roman laws and humanity's relationship with law. Add some roguelike elements, portals, and gold skeletons, and we have another weird and wonderful surprise success in the Forgotten City. The reason that Deathloop is such a surprise is that it's a new IP and one of the best reviewed games of the year. It's not a big surprise that another FPS from Arcane Studios was good, but this good? A mystery plot, Tarantino-like style, and Groundhog Day situation made something that initially sounded like an FPS roguelike, but turned out to be one of the most original shooters ever. Metroid Dread was announced and released in 2021. It was the first original 2D Metroid game released by Nintendo in 19 years, and was arguably the biggest surprise game announcement at E3. On top of that, it was one of the best reviewed games of 2021. Nobody saw it coming, and everybody loved it. A true surprise indeed. I've realized that another trend in 2021's best surprises is unconventional genre combinations that work really well. Inscription is a horror-themed card game with an incredibly surprising meta-narrative. The very nature of the game is surprising to those who play it. Don't even read anything about it, just play Inscription and expect nothing. Eido's Guardians of the Galaxy is the biggest surprise of 2021. Everyone thought Guardians of the Galaxy would be more of the same, but what we got was a story-driven single-player adventure that turned out to be one of the best video game releases of 2021. What do you think of our list? Is there a surprise that you think deserves to be on the list? Let us know in the comments below.